When Natalie disappeared, I did what I could to help find her. Cara Mia, aka Cara Rogers, claimed that she wanted to help. They weren't understanding the help that I needed. I needed help in person. And she was all the way to fucking Florida, staying with Aaron Cockerham. But Cara Mia got me in contact with people who I later found out were only interested in harming me and playing victim. They pretended that they were going to help me, but they never followed through. Before those phones were stolen, over a year and a half after all of this started, I could have proven all of this. But now I have to rely on them to tell the truth. And they're not going to. Miss Shelley was trying to get Natalie put in prison before Natalie died. This, according to Denise M. Kelly. And yes, I have screenshots of that on my computer too. But let's go to the part where I broke the law, where I lit the road on fire next to Ken and Leah's pickup truck. Ken and Leah had stolen my money just before Natalie died. Because I was alone, they were able to victimize me and get away with it because it's their word against the word of someone who's mentally ill. They stole all of my disability money under false pretenses. And it's fucked up. Now, before that happened, I'd spent 7 months taking fucking shit tons of abuse from people who just treat me like shit, who had their own selfish motivations. When I finally broke the law, it's because these people had not kept their word. Miss Tabby had not written a police report. None of these people had gone in with me to make the police take a report from me. None of them. So when I was in jail, Dan Favorite said that he was going to help me, and then he just didn't answer his phone. Now, at first, he offered to help, but then he just wasn't answering his phone. Mandy Hughes put money on my books, or money for me to have for the telephone. And she should have come forward about that. I shouldn't have had to call the police. I shouldn't have had to call her and record it. What these people weren't understanding is that I am being victimized by the public, by all of these people who only got to hear the slander, and those of you who know the truth, the fact that I was trying to get help. Let me ask you something. Is it my fault that Cara Mia lived in Florida and couldn't be there to help me in person? Is it my fault that Dan Faber lives in Illinois and couldn't be there to help me in person? Is it my fault that Shannon Alvarado was too drunk to help anyone? Are those things my fault? Now, I could have called Miss Peaches if Mandy's money had shown up, but the police made sure that it didn't. Mandy's daughter, I was thankful for. I am thankful for all of these people, except for the fact that they didn't come forward to the police to force the police to do their jobs. Now, should I be pissed off at the police or should I be pissed off at these people? If they legitimately made the effort and they were thwarted the way that they claim to in those videos, then yeah, their rights need to be fought for as well. The very same rights of mine that were violated, theirs were violated. When I speak out about the fact that their rights were violated in the same way, I'm a bad person for using their name. Well, you shouldn't have hidden like cowards. The police, just like the rest of America, victimizes those who are alone. I went to multiple court dates. Now, I would love to be able to get those public pretenders in Colorado to send me the information that I need to prove that they slandered me. Because when you look at side by side comparison between what went on in court and what these people had to say, what Mandy Hughes had to say, what Miss Peaches had to say, what Aaron Cockerham had to say, if these people had worked together, the police would have taken somebody's report. But they didn't give a fuck to work together. Shannon Alvarado, Zaki Abanada called her when he got out of jail, and she outright ignored him because she was paranoid. Why was she paranoid? Because of all the shit that's gone on already. I needed these people to help me to find a way. And the way that I told them works, none of them actually tried. None of them actually went in with me to speak to the police. Now, Miss Peaches went down with me once when it was pretty obvious that they were going to be closed by the time we got there. That's not an effort. When any fucking idiot could have told her that, and I did tell her that, yeah, it shows she didn't make much fucking effort. I needed someone to take charge. I needed a legal guardian. But in order to get that, I need resources that I don't have. I need a ride to appointments. I need the gas to get there. I need the courts to leave me alone and for people to stop threatening my life and stealing my things. The thing is, I will be attacked by the public for the rest of my life because these people were too afraid to come out in public. So I did it for them. You don't want to be targeted by the public? Neither did I. Ugh. You don't want to be targeted by the police? Neither did I. But the fact is, the police here in Chapel, Nebraska wouldn't have been able to do what they did if somebody had gone in with me. The police in Colorado wouldn't have been able to do what they did if someone had gone in with me before Natalie died. If someone had cared about my rights as a human being, it would have made a difference. Now, when I speak out because Miss Peach's constitutional rights were violated and Mandy Hughes's constitutional rights were violated, I'm a terrible person. Well, fine, if I'm a terrible person for saying those things, then obviously you didn't make a fucking effort. Obviously, you don't care about your rights. But these people had no problem slandering me at all when I couldn't do what they wanted me to do. When I spoke out about these people and the things that they had to go through, I shouldn't have had to do that. They should have spoken out loud and fucking proud. I can't function. I am lucky when I can make a video. I make these videos because I have nobody to talk to. I can't have a conversation while Dexter is playing. I can't have a conversation while American Dad is playing. When there's murder on the TV, I want to fucking blow my head off. That's what I want. I don't want to be around that traumatic shit. Miss Peaches could have talked to Pamela Cardi, and Pamela Cardi could have spoken with Miss Peaches. Neither one of them made much fucking effort at it, now did they? Alyssa Rainwater tried getting a hold of Peaches. They started calling each other names. If these people cared, they would have spoken out. But they didn't lose their houses. They didn't lose their livelihood. They didn't lose all of their friends and family over slander. Assisted suicide should be legal. When I tried to kill myself out at Chapel Lake with the helium, do you know who gave me that idea? Kayla Trujillo, Miss Peaches. I need someone to kill me. I can't function well enough to do this shit on the internet. I'm lucky I can make YouTube videos. I'm lucky I can occasionally post on Facebook when I'm not on a Facebook ban. Please kill me. I need someone to go in with me in Chapel, Nebraska to speak to the police. Who do I go to?